I suddenly felt cold, like a chill had broken out. I felt like there was something there, so I opened my eyes. There was this dark shadow of a woman at the end of my bed. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Drip Podcast. How's it going? I'm joined by Maya, Lozzie, and Scott. And today we're going to be doing your emails. These are my favourite episodes. These emails are your experiences that you guys email into us. dutystories@gmail.com. So if you've had a paranormal experience at all, let us know and we'll read it out and we'll discuss it on the podcast. We've got plenty to look at. That much is for sure. But get them in because we can never have enough of your stories. How is everyone? How are we doing? How's your week going?
It's all right. Just got a bit of a bop on, I'm waiting for these stories to come out. I see Scott's drinking the dandelion and burdock. That's pissing me off, but it's just what it is. Do you know what I mean?
End pod. Now.
The slander.
The D and the B's.
Yes.
Just thinking in my psychic brain.
Oh, God.
This podcast comes out after The Maid's Head.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does. Scott, you haven't seen it because you weren't there, and it's not out as of recording. Guys, any words? Anything you want to say about The Maid's Head? How did you find the experience? How did you find the night?
I enjoyed it. I think it was, in my memory, it was as good, if not better, than the last time we did it. But the same scenario for me. You all stayed there. I mean, last time we all left and you stayed by yourself, Jordan, for a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is going to spoil any of it, but did anything else happen once I left, or?
Did we just go? Did we go?
I think we went to bed, didn't we?
Fair play.
I slept
Like
fine.
baby.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally fine. Did Chloe say she had a weird nightmare or something? I can't quite remember. I'm sure she said she had a dream.
She was sleeping in the same room as Bailey.
Yeah.
We all know how that snoring goes.
Horrendous.
Absolutely
horrendous.
Yeah.
Not
You
that,
didn't snore this time, Jordan, though?
There you go. Which surprised me because, to be honest, I struggled that night because I was still ill. And I couldn't breathe very well and I couldn't speak very well. It was really it was annoying. It was annoying because it was weird. I had congestion in my nose, but I wasn't like, and I hate this, so I apologize to everyone at home, snotty. But I just seemed to have, where they got the two holes in the roof of your mouth that connects your nose. I almost had a bubble covering that, and so I'd go to speak and it'd do that, and it'd be like, fuck, I'm here to host a fucking ghost investigation, and I can't get my words out. It was very annoying. But we
should have used
got
it as
through.
an opportunity to have someone else host.
Yeah, I'd take a back seat.
hindsight.
Yeah.
I'll get retired.
Chloe.
Yeah, Chloe,
Yes,
welcome to the team. You are now leading
Me.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it gets passed down the bloodline.
That's it.
There you go.
It would make sense, but it was a great investigation. We tried some new things.
The day after was hard.
Yeah, we went to a wedding, didn't we? Well, we both did.
Lovely
Lozzie did
wedding.
as well. Different
Oh,
wedding.
yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
But yeah, no, it was a great investigation. I really enjoyed it. I'm really looking forward to the next one. Obviously, we dropped the shirts. As of recording, I have no idea. They might be sold out. If they're not, head over to the Etsy. We'll link it down below. Get yourself a shirt. We print them ourselves. So that's exciting, isn't it? But yeah, more merchy stuff to come. All that good stuff. Head over to the Patreon as well. For lots of behind the scenes and the Patreon question of the week that's coming very, very shortly. Right, okay, let's do an email, shall we? Kyle. I said that hesitantly because you just don't know if some people right at the end they're like, by the way, keep me anonymous, and I've done that too
Even though
many
they've
times.
dropped their name, their full name, who they live with, their full address. By the
Yeah,
way, keep me anonymous.
please keep me anonymous. Right, paranormal incidents number 2. Previous emailer and a patron. Hi, Duty and the rest of the team. I hope you enjoyed my last paranormal incident. Well, not enjoy, because for me it weren't something enjoyable to encounter, but you get what I'm saying. Anyway, this one comes all the way from the northern side of Norfolk, all the way to Holt. Specifically, Holt Hall, which unfortunately is now closed to the public. Holt Hall was an educational facility such as would take schools from all areas of Norfolk in a week residential stay. I used to be a very homesick child, and I believe probably psychologically it's to do with my parents splitting up and having abandonment issues, but yeah, so I never did that sort of stuff. I did go to Germany in year 8, but like in like middle school and first school, when kids would go off and do these away for a number of days, I never did them. I'm pretty sure Holt Hall was one that we did as well, our school. Does that ring a bell? Obviously, Scott, you weren't. You there. If you did Holt Hall all the way from Plymouth, that's fucking impressive. But what about Maya or Lozzie? Do you ever remember like an excursion away?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not to Holt, but I went to Derbyshire, I think, once.
Yeah,
and then
same.
everyone in my year pretty much seemed like anyway went to Disneyland, but I didn't go.
Disneyland?
Yeah,
Were they the naughty
What the
kids?
fuck?
well, I don't know.
Always happened. Oh, I know we're not. Listen, I know we're not like a, just a comedy podcast with paranormal. But wasn't it always amazing at school? Like, you'd behave all year or whatever, and you'd like get, a pat on the back, and then you'd have that kid that was always a bastard, and it was like, oh, well done, Timmy. You haven't spat on a teacher this week. You're going to Pleasurewood Hills. It's like, what the fuck, man? It's like that. It's like, if you're naughty and then you're not naughty for like a day, you get rewarded. It's
Well,
terrible.
I'll tell you what I'll be doing: loading up that saliva. Just
That's it. That's it. Next week, Thought Park. It's ridiculous.
We did Derbyshire as well. And then we did a day trip to France. That was
a
fun.
day trip to France.
A
That
day
sounds
trip
awful.
to France. It was like 9 hours on a bus, 2 hours in Calais.
Piece of
to
piss.
ask for your lunch in French and then home.
oh, fuck
You
it.
are taking the piss. What a waste of money.
Also, Calais. So because obviously we didn't have a lot of time because we got there so, I think we left really early. It was like 5-hour drive, or something. We didn't have a lot of time there, so we didn't have time to travel to a very nice beach. So we literally just went to like the port beach. Oh my god, it was just a fucking shit.
Sorry, did you say port or poor?
No, the port with a T.
Oh,
My
we went to
god.
the poor beach, and it was
We went
just
to the
grim.
Povo beach.
Peasants.
Literally poor people everywhere.
The beach.
No,
Peasants.
the
Wow.
port beach, like
Right.
near where like the ships come in. So obviously it's not
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Maldives. You know what I mean? It was dirty and just covered in
sewage.
ships.
Wow, chips.
Chips,
Nice.
fun. French fries,
There you go.
oven
Yeah.
baked.
So I
Can't
didn't
think
do
of
this sort of
anything
thing
else.
because I was
We
a
went
scared
to-
little boy.
We went to Pussy. We went to, I'm joking. We went to a lot of
Shit.
things where we had to dress up as like
Opened up about childhood
medieval
trauma.
things.
Oh right, yeah, that's cool.
That was fun.
Nice.
Made a lot of tea stained items.
Yeah, I used to do that with my history homework. Just fucking smear a tea
Yeah.
Literally,
bag all over it.
history homework finished.
It really was, wasn't it? Okay, so he's staying in Holt Hall. Anyways, the school I was in, we had a week stay at Holt Hall. It was fine the first 2 days settling in. I then moved into a different room and stayed there for 3 nights. It was all good
5
until the
nights?
final night, yeah.
A
The
5
final...
night school trip is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
It was all
Sorry.
good until the final night. The final day was calm and peaceful, but the night was a bit hectic. There was noises going up and down the corridor in the middle of the night. I weren't allowed outside to see what it was, but I did anyway. And no one was there. It happened again, and I checked again, and nothing was there, but there were noises like people speaking and walking up and down the corridor. I decided to leave it, but the point is, the next morning I woke up before everyone else, and the cupboard door was flung open. The cupboard was locked, shut, the whole week. No one could get into it without a key. That was very scary. I then went back and my dad told me the history of Holt Hall. I can't exactly remember everything he said, but all I remember him saying was in the woods directly next to Holt Hall, a resident passed away by shocking circumstances. That is my second story. Thank you very much for listening to my second experience. Many thanks, Kyle. Kyle, thank you so much. So, you went away to Holt Hall for a 5-day stay with the school, and there was some spooky goings on. That would, like I say, as a kid, I didn't like that sort of thing, and I think if I finally had plucked up the courage to do that, and then there was a fucking ghost, that would have just finished me off.
That's it.
That is fair. That is a fair response.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now
that's weird.
it is weird. There obviously we want to look at all sides and try and debunk etc. as well. It is possible that some other kids snuck out and were running up and down the hallway. But then again, you did say that you had a look and there was nothing there. So, you know.
With buildings like that, they're almost like definitely haunted though, just because of how
Yeah.
old they are.
Yeah, I'm just having a quick little Google. Holt Hall haunting. And I can't actually see Holt Hall come up. Is it even a thing anymore? See the Holt
Well, it's
Hotel.
not Holt Hall anymore.
Ashton
If you
Hall.
just type in Holt Hall, it comes up.
Oh, does it?
Also, 5 days in Holt. No disrespect to Holt. That's quite a long time.
What is there to do in Holt?
Oof.
Oh, Holt Hall was sold to Gresham's
Yeah. They're
Ah,
turning it
yeah,
into a
that's fair.
school.
for £4.25 million.
But if you look at it, I don't think 4.25 million for that is. I think that's a fucking bargain. It's huge. Like 4.25 million. When you like watch the like videos, online of like people like estate agents doing tours of like £1 million houses, 4.25 million really doesn't get you like anything that insane. This is a fucking like this is like Dunstan Hall size property with
Wow.
loads of land.
Built in the 1840s. 35 hectares of ancient woodland, lawns,
what
lakes,
I
and
mean?
gardens. Oh my god, yeah, that place has got to be haunted, hasn't it? It's got to be. It's got to be.
We
Carl
should've bought
stayed
that.
there. Yeah. All right, well, spoilers.
I did right. It wasn't a spoiler until you said that.
I didn't say
So-
anything. Mystery.
Is
Okay.
it?
Oi, right. So, well, it's not if you're ever on the Patreon. Right. So,
Panama.
next story. Next story. Right. Hello. My name is Alex.
Hello.
Before I start, I just want to say I live in Nova Scotia.
Nice.
We have ourselves a Canadian.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Random tangent.
Have you ever seen pictures of Nova Scotia? The place
That-
is fucking unreal,
That is my dream place to live.
mate. Nova Scotia is just insane.
It's even a cool name, like
Yeah, it's sick,
Nova
innit?
Scotia. Nova. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm just
Should we all
googling
move there?
Nova Scotia beautiful pictures. Wow,
I'm gonna do the
look
same
at that
thing.
beautiful sunset. Oh, good God.
It's lovely.
Anyway, we have Alex from Nova Scotia. A land crammed with paranormal encounters and experiences. You should totally come visit. Well, sold. I felt compelled to write because I love listening to the pod. How fucking cool is that, man? Like, just
Cold.
it's it's just like being
What
heard.
was that laugh?
What I thought you made a dad joke. Did you?
No.
It's just cold, did you?
I'm just
Oh,
cold.
I said how cool is that, and then you went it's cold.
Oh. Wow. So you
I've-
fake laughed at the shittest dad
Oh,
joke
sorry,
ever.
I'm trying to support you.
Honestly, you wait until you listen to this episode back. That laugh was insane. It
Listen.
You went.
The intro.
No, how cool is it? Like Nova Scotia is literally like on the side of Canada, I think. Yeah, there's Alex listening to the pod.
No, no.
That's so cool. The internet is awesome. Anyway, I felt compelled to write because I love listening to the pod, and I have had a couple of paranormal experiences very recently. My family, friends, and I have a treasure trove of paranormal stories, ranging from incredible ghost experiences, UFO sightings, glitch in the matrix stories, psychic abilities, and more. This story I'm about to tell happened relatively recently. A couple of things. Firstly, I must warn you, it is an emotional one, especially for me. Secondly, this story takes place over the span of 3 days. The story is about the death of my dog, Java, who had to be put down in May. I'm very, very sorry. It's horrible losing a pet, for sure. To preface, I am a spiritual person due to my own experiences. I fully believe in ghosts, life after death, and reincarnation. The day before his death, we took him to a lake he liked so he could have his last swim. Ah, that is, wow.
Well, now we're all crying, so
Yeah.
thanks.
We were about to head to the car when I asked him a question. These are my exact words. When you get to the other side, I want you to provide an unmistakable, irrefutable sign that you made it through, all right? To be honest, when I said that, part of me thought it was wishful thinking. Fast forward to the day after he died. I'm sitting in my room. It's about 12 or 1 p.m. and I hear what sounds like small bells tinkling on what sounds like the other side of the house. I thought nothing of it. Mum must be doing something with Java's collar. Later that day, or the next day, my mum and I are sitting in a park. Bear in mind, my mum is a full-blown skeptic when it comes to the paranormal. Even more so than Lozzie for scale.
I was
What
fighting
lass?
talk that.
That's wow. That's skeptical. My mum turns to me and says, "You know, yesterday I swore I heard Java's dog tag inside the house." I was really shocked, honestly. I responded, "Me too, but I thought you were fiddling with Java's collar." She said no, because it was too soon for that. This whole situation to me is unexplainable. I lived in that house for almost 8 years and not once have I heard dog tags jingle outside from the dogs that walked by regularly. The sound also came from inside the house. I know this because I was facing away from my window. This experience has made me a full believer because I can't find any other explanation. I have many other paranormal stories if you would like to hear them. Absolutely, please send them through, Alex.
Especially if it proves the afterlife for pets. That's the best ghost story
Yeah,
I've
absolutely.
ever heard.
I'm just like, yeah. Keep up the pod and up the atma. Best
Hey,
regards, Alex.
Double fan.
There we go. Can't find any other explanation. Do you know what? I don't even want to try because,
No.
like you say, at the pet afterlife, they deserve it. There are some humans that don't. Oh, Maya's crying. There are some humans that don't deserve an afterlife, but there isn't a single animal that doesn't deserve an afterlife because they all do. Yeah, I got a little bit tangled up there. But yeah, obviously, incredibly sorry to hear, that your dog sadly passed away. But I think it's very nice and lovely that you had that moment. And I think it was an answer to your question that you asked the day before. So yeah, that is lovely that you have that kind of confirmation. Maya is in pieces.
We need a scary, horrible story now, please.
Oh dear. Yeah, that was an emotional one. Thank you, Alex, for writing in. Please feel free to write in again.
Yeah, please
I
do.
don't have any tissues, so I'm just gonna have to just sit here.
Just deal with it.
The tears are on my chin.
Right, I tell you what. How about a sleep demon from Neve? Please don't tell me you want to be anonymous.
What's the timestamp?
Just in case, get it ready.
The sleep demon better not be your fucking pet, I swear to God.
Hi, Duty and the team. I've been a fan of yours for a few years now. And firstly, wanted to congratulate you and the team on your amazing videos. I recently watched your podcast on The Hat Man. Great episode, go check it out. And thought I'd share my experience of something pretty similar. In 2021, I had moved out of my parents' house and into my boyfriend at the times. Is that now an X? How you've written that?
Ooh.
I had been... Turns out he was a fucking sleep demon. No, I'm joking.
That'll do it.
Me.
Yeah. I knew he had
I'm
a
a sleep
penchant for fedoras and top hats, but fuck. I had been struggling with my mental health for a while and was stressing about my upcoming A-levels. Oh, God,
That'll do it.
education. Do you know what? I sometimes have nightmares still to this day, right, that I'm back at uni and I have an essay that's got to be in tomorrow and I've forgotten.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'd probably say that is my most common reoccurring nightmare, actually. And then I wake up and I'm like, oh, yeah, you're not in education anymore, thank fuck.
Yeah. Honestly, A-levels were the worst and most stressful time of my entire life. I did maths, A-level, and I genuinely, and I'm not exaggerating, I cried every single lesson because it was so fucking hard. The jump from GCSE maths to A-level maths was fucking ridiculous. Yeah. A-levels are so difficult. I don't think anyone should ever have to do them, even to get into uni. I think they're awful.
Be away with the education system.
That's it.
Delete it.
Yeah.
However, I did use trigonometry in real life the other day for work.
There you go.
And that's not part of my job role, so paid off. And I looked super intelligent when I knew what sine was.
There you go.
Ah.
It comes through in the end. It was about Easter time, and I was struggling to sort myself out. And this is when it started to all happen. It began one night as I was falling asleep. My ex was downstairs watching TV, and I had decided to go to sleep early. As I was beginning to fall asleep, you know, when you're sort of awake but about to nod off, so not really with it, I suddenly felt cold, like a chill had broken out. I felt like there was something there, so I opened my eyes. There was this dark shadow of a woman at the end of my bed. All I could think was that it wanted to go towards... Oh, that it wanted me to go towards it. It felt like it wanted to hurt me. I grabbed my phone and shone my light. Oh, wow, so you weren't paralyzed. I grabbed my phone and shone my light on it.
Such a weird way to say that.
No,
I know that you meant like it's not sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
But you're like, whoa, so you're not paralyzed.
The drugs were not hum.
My chiropractor, when he does the ring dinger on me, oh, you're not
And
paralyzed.
you stand up at the end.
Yeah. Oh, you're not paralyzed.
You just assume by default that everyone is paralyzed until they tell you otherwise.
Oh.
This person has given you no indication that they're paralyzed whatsoever. You're like, oh, so you're not paralyzed.
Anyway, fuck's sake. It felt like it wanted to hurt me. I grabbed my phone and shone my light on it, and there was nothing there. For the next 6 weeks, I would see... For the next 6 weeks, I would see her. I would have horrific nightmares every night of my family members dying, or my teachers dying, or even me dying. The dream would always end the same, though. It would kind of suddenly jump to this. I would dream that I was in the same room I fell asleep in. Sometimes it would take minutes before anything would happen, and I would just feel scared. I'd be looking around the room until I would see her, the woman looming somewhere in the room. Oh, that sucks, man.
Ew.
So it's not like, oh, it's at the end of my bed every night. It's like, oh, fuck, she's in the corner.
I know she's somewhere.
Fuck, she's on the attic hatch. Oh,
That's
fuck, she's on the
fucking
dresser.
rank.
Keeps
That's
it
also
fresh.
something that I've
Does keep it fresh. It
mixing
does.
it up.
Yeah.
What a queen. I've also never heard that before, which is really interesting.
Yeah.
Like that's
Moving
such a I don't want to go to sleep ever again.
Yeah.
I'm scared now. See, this works.
Oh, sometimes over my bed, sometimes in the corner of the room, watching me, wanting me to go towards her. I never woke myself up, however. I would always be woken up by my ex because I would be hyperventilating or screaming in my sleep. It finally stopped when my teachers had noticed the bags under my eyes, quite how fucking... Oh, no, that's the next line. And quite how tired I looked.
Quite how fucking.
Quite how fucking. Me and Maya were. We won't name the podcast, and I'm not. Listen, it was a good podcast. We were listening to
I love it.
A true crime podcast on the way home from something that might be something in the future, and they were very well spoken. Yeah, very well spoken, and just every now and then they would just throw in an F-bomb, but because they were so...
But, like,
I know
so
we swear
aggressive.
a lot on here, and I do apologise. I wish I didn't, but I just do. But they were just so well-spoken, and then they'd just be like, the crime scene was covered in fucking sperm! And it's just like, what the fuck? You know, it's like, Jesus Christ!
But I think like
there
our
was so
swear
much
words.
fucking spunk! It's like, whoa, what the fuck?
I think our swear words work. A, because we're not that well spoken. No
Common as muck.
common as fucking muck. But two, like generally the swear words come in when they kind of make a bit of sense, like when we're really exclaiming something or
Yeah.
it's part of like a
I
joke.
mean, to be fair, they were exclaiming spunk.
Yeah, but sometimes it wasn't even that. Sometimes it was
wasn't.
so random.
Yeah.
It would be like there'd be like a respite
Did you
between the
see-
storytelling.
Yeah,
and
they'd
they'd
be
be
like,
like,
"Oh,
I'm
fuck, my-
fucking tired.
My M&S order is fucking here. God damn it, I'll be back in a minute. Fuck, the Ocado has just turned up. Fuck. No, I'm sure they're nice.
No, I honestly, if
fuck.
somehow you've worked out what the podcast is, I
That would be
absolutely love it.
fucking hilarious. If they're
But
like,
I
"Oh,
don't
yes,
think
blah,
that we're
blah."
the first people that
Yeah.
have spoken about it. So I think if you
Yeah, innit.
watch true crime podcasts and you've somehow managed to find this random true crime podcast that we listened
Honestly.
to yesterday,
Listen, oh yeah,
It's no slander, because they're brilliant,
No,
but
it was great. It
funny.
was great, but it was
Yeah.
fucking funny.
like, see,
Right.
that works.
Yeah,
The way that you just used the F word works, but it's just because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't expect it to come out of them for a start, but then also it comes fucking out of left field. Like,
yeah,
it's just
big
so
time,
unexpected.
big time.
But yeah,
So
anyway.
fucking funny. Right. I was avoiding going to sleep until I knew I would just drop off immediately. My teacher started sending me sleep videos, and I started on anti-anxiety medication. Looking back at it now, I just find it funny. I couldn't imagine being him waking me up every single night and me ranting, raving, and crying about the demon lady at the end of the bed. Must have been fucking terrifying. At least I could see it. I haven't seen her in a while now. I can't work out what it was. Was it just my mental health? Could it have been I'd watched something scary that had made my brain have that image in my head? Or could it have been, like you said, something preying off my fear and anxiety and feeding on it? Who knows? Thanks for reading. I know it's long, but I've never been able to work this one out. Yeah, so, Neve, thank you so much for sending that in. Yeah, that was what I was going to say. It was a highly stressful time. So I think you've got two answers there. It was a very, 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 very stressful time. So it could just be stress-induced hallucinations. Or could be a demon feeding off of your anxiety and emotions. And I know that Lozzie would swing more towards the demon, feeding off of the emotions. That's
Of
why.
course.
That's why I presented it, because I like to, make sure all of the team is represented. on the
Yeah,
podcast.
right.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had like a recurring nightmare or something similar to that?
Nah, that's like top tier shit.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Like,
I've definitely
yeah.
not had anything
Not
that bad.
recurring. I've had like the same thing every now and then, like I said, with
Yeah.
the uni work and stuff. But and also, I used to have, which apparently is linked to money concerns. I think your teeth. Oh no, it was health. I used to have
are you
dreams of your
saying
teeth
falling
smashing.
out?
Yeah, teeth
Smashing?
breaking. Like teeth cracking, teeth breaking,
I
teeth
think
falling
teeth
out.
falling out is fear of growing older. I don't know what teeth smashing
See,
is.
that's
though.
that's bizarre to me, because I don't. Like I'm embracing 30 and
Yeah, but it
enjoying
may-
the concept.
I think it's more like things getting away from you. You know what
Sorry.
I mean? Like,
Yeah, sorry, Lozzie, what was funny there?
Why'd you say embracing the concept? I embrace the concept, not the reality, just the concept.
Concept. Yeah, sorry. No, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I embrace being this age. It's fine. I'm not like, I know a lot of people that are like, oh, I'm getting, oh fuck. I'm fine with it. I wish I was
Yeah.
getting injured less. That sucks. But the actual getting older, it's cool, man. Don't worry about it.
yeah, people attribute a lot of meaning to dreams, which I
Apparently.
don't particularly.
Cool.
Dream teeth smashing in your dreams is impending uncertainties in life, possibly reflecting instability in relationships at work or home.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
No.
Excuse me?
Instability in the workplace? What, being a fucking YouTuber? Oh, it's all explained. There we go. That was
Yeah,
what
that
it was
does
then.
make a lot of sense.
Yeah, 100%. Fuck me.
Or you fucking hate me, you've never loved me, and you
Well,
don't want to be with me, which is probably also
Jesus
true.
Christ.
Listen.
He tells me all the time.
Jesus Christ. Well, listen.
I used to have a recurring dream.
God, here we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
what was it?
No, I actually did when I was younger.
Oh, yeah.
I would say genuinely. No, when I was like 10,
I thought it was going to be another
I would
cool,
have
cold moment.
cold, and you'd be. How did you laugh? Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Anyway, I was
Well-
like 10. I can remember it so vividly because I've
Yeah.
been through it so many times. What? No.
No,
Let me
go,
finish
go.
this.
Yeah,
Um,
and then I got a skedaddle, but you guys are going to finish
He's
off
got a
the pod.
skedaddle.
Yeah.
He's got a skedaddle. So I would have a dream that we were living in like an apocalypse, and I was living in a trailer, like a caravan with my family, and I was able to go to school. So stuff during the day acted as normal, so I would go to school, but I had to be home before the sun went down. If not, the zombies would come out and kill my whole family. And one day I got home at the normal time, but the zombies had grown so that they could come out during the day. And when I got home, all of my family were dead.
Jesus Christ.
And I used to
10.
literally have that. Yeah,
10.
genuinely in primary school. It was so bad. It was literally like every single week I would have that dream at some point.
Jesus.
Oh my
And I remember
God.
it so vividly. Like if I ever saw the caravan, I would know that that was the one that I was living in the dream. It's nuts. So maybe that happened in my past life.
That's
Maybe.
absolutely crazy.
Yeah, maybe. I had a recurring dream that my entire family was in a pub, and there was a
The end.
tiger loose in the pub,
Oh,
a baby tiger, and it would sneak around and slowly kill everyone.
Jesus Christ.
And then I was always the last.
God.
Oh yeah, I was always the last one standing. It would pick us off one by one. I was always the last one. I think I was about
my
6.
gosh.
Bear that in mind.
That's
It's a little
nuts.
I'd love to. What does a 6-year-old Scott look like? Fisherman's vest.
Exactly
Just
the
fisherman's
same.
vest, that's it.
Dandelion and burdock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In a pint glass. Just
a man used to
fucking-
deliver it in the back of a van. It was great.
There we go. That's a plot twist. That's a plot
That's
twist.
it.
Did he
Oh,
ever ask
dear.
you to get in that van?
Oh,
No.
And he'd give you free dandelion and burdock?
The van didn't
Oh,
have
no.
doors. It was more of a lorry.
Who scored?
Leeds have. So, anyway,
Well, we did tell you to get off, didn't
you
we?
did. You
Fucking honestly.
did. Listen,
We've been trying to get off
I've
you.
got to go with. It's my fault. We've timed things
Well, you missed a
badly.
goal now.
I have indeed. Who scored? Ramazani. What a signing. Anyway, you guys are going to finish off the podcast. Thank you all from me. Yeah, can you guys please do the Patreon question of the week as well?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That's what we're going to do next.
That's it. Absolutely. Right. I shall see you guys next week. Maya, Scott, and Lozzie are going to see us out. See you later, guys.
So,
Right.
I knew he wouldn't leave straight away. He's still going. You can leave. It won't delete the
I
recording.
can, yeah. Okay, cool.
That's it. Just
See ya.
kick off. That's it.
Okay.
I knew that was
Finish,
going to
isn't it?
stump him. That's so funny.
Yeah.
He enjoys the concept of a podcast.
It's very Donald Trump. Donald Trump has the concept of a plan.
That's it.
Jordan
So-
has the concept of age, and he likes it.
Jordan also has the stories. So, like Lozzie said,
Yeah,
we're going to have to
that's
go
what
on to
I
the
was
question of the pod.
Can you also do the question of the pod? That's what we're doing because
We don't have access to
Yeah.
anything else.
I'll continue the pod, guys, but you do not have access to my emails. So, oh, actually, wait,
Oh.
give me a second because I do have his Google.
hacked.
Oh.
I don't know if it's actually logged in though.
I mean, that last one was pretty good.
No, it's not logged in. It's not logged in. I'm sorry.
Savage.
It's not logged in.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I've got
In that
his
case,
Google
should
Chrome,
we-
but it's logged me out. So,
Fair.
What
Should we
about-
go straight
what
on to the rest of
about-
the pod?
have you guys got any scary stories?
I mean, of the three of us, I'm probably the one who's not going to have anything at all because
I know.
I'm the most skeptic man in the world, apart from the was it the second story or the first story read out? Where the mum was like,
What her mum or his
Yeah.
mum? Yeah.
So that's my
he was
nemesis.
That was the
That's
dog
my
one.
nemesis. Yeah.
YouTube boxing match between Lozzie and what was their name?
I can't remember. Literally did it like
Alex.
20 minutes ago.
Alex's mum.
Alex's
I
mum.
remembered. Was paying
I'm coming
attention.
for you.
I can hear Jordan shouting about something downstairs. I wonder if Leeds have scored again.
Offside. VAR.
I did mop the floor before I came up, and
Oh, so he's
my
screaming
God,
at
it
us
is
because he
actually
slipped
2-0.
over.
It's 2-0. He's actually missed another goal.
I love how we're
that's-
very much dating the podcast here.
We
Oh
are.
shit! Yeah, but look how prepared we are.
We are. We are.
2 weeks in advance.
Do we want to go straight for the question of the pod then?
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay. So, somebody pick one or two.
2.
Two.
I would
Okay,
also
we're,
think
going,
that, you know,
we're going for yeah.
just to
was
get
it-
some consensus.
It was whoever answered first. Question of the pod is from Kerry, and we have: if money was no objection, where would each team member like to take the rest of the team to do an investigation, and why? So I think the specific bit there is where would you like to take everybody else, not just yourself. So it's not what's your dream location. It's basically where do you want to put
Cute.
Lozzie,
Oh,
is kind of how I'm now thinking about it. What is the most terrifying place I can lock Lozzie and see what happens?
in the Dandelion and Burdock fucking factory.
Oh, I was
That
thinking
is-
so many different places that would be
Oh.
a joke.
Yeah, there's
None
too
of
many
them
joke
could have made the
answers.
podcast.
Oh,
Fucking-
Right.
where would I really hate to go? That would be a good investigation.
Can it be like a concept or can it only be like one location? Right.
What
There's
is it
a
with
theme.
you guys? The concept.
No, what I mean is like, could I say North America or can it only be one location? Because North America
Ideally-
would be my broad answer, and then do the road trip that we'd like to do
hmm
of all of
Um,
the places in North America.
I was going to say, don't say that we've got planned because you've left me out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Surprise. No, we haven't got anything planned, but we've talked about Route 666
Yeah.
before, haven't we? Which I think is the fucking coolest thing ever.
Absolutely.
And if this
Where-
secret little thing that we've got going on pans out well,
Spoilers.
then we may be able to afford it.
Oof.
There you go.
Oof. Spoilers.
I'm a ghost.
Fully
I'm a
transition.
ghost.
She's a ghoul now.
No.
Okay, so where would we like to take the rest of the team? I'd really like to do a full-on, like, big haunted old sanitarium in America, and I think that would be a really good one. There's the one, you'll probably know where this is, Maya, or at least I've heard of it. You know the one with the body chute in the basement? That I think BuzzFeed Unsolved went to, and you go down.
Oh,
It's, I
yeah.
think it's an old, like, hospital, or
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
possibly Waverly Hills?
Yeah, I
Might
think
be.
it's the one. Is it the one that Garrett Watts went to as well?
I'm not sure.
Because that one is fucked.
Yeah, Waverly Hills body chute.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
that
basically
place
just a
is
really
absolutely
deep slope
nuts.
that goes really deep
Yeah.
underground.
I'm gonna say it's literally just like a never-ending corridor
Yeah.
that goes downhill.
And I want to
Yeah.
lock laws at the bottom of that and see what
Sam and
happens.
Colby have been there.
Yeah. That would be my
Like,
choice, is
multiple
Waverly
times,
Hills.
I think.
Hmm. I mean, I'm probably all right with that.
I think you'd be fine with it. I just think that's kind of one of the places I can think of that would be very much, a weird experience compared to a lot of other places at the end of the day for you are just buildings.
Yeah.
So it kind of needs to be somewhere that has a unique thing for me. And like I said, I'm
Okay.
very much targeting this question at you.
Savage. Well, you gotta try and get me to be a believer. So maybe
Exactly.
put me in the worst place possible you could imagine would do it.
Yeah.
You've both picked places in America. I mean, Maya literally just said America.
America.
I'm gonna
I'll come up
pick
with a
somewhere
new
I know
one.
we've said before, but I would be interested to go there. Not right now,
Yeah.
for
Fair.
obvious reasons.
Fair.
That's in Ukraine. What was it? Pripyat.
Oh.
Chernobyl.
Oh, yeah.
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 Chernobyl.
Yeah, 100%.
That would be
Yeah.
cool.
If you could go there, like,
We'd have been by
safely
now.
now.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'd
mate,
have
that's
probably
so
gone
sad.
this year.
That's the biggest tragedy out of this whole thing, to be honest.
Yeah. Ukrainian citizens are second to us not being able to go there for an investigation.
And
Yeah.
think of the video, guys. Putin, please reconsider your choices.
So this is Maya's plea.
We want to
Yeah.
go to Chernobyl.
Me too.
Dripper going to put out a statement directly towards Putin. That'll sort it. Yeah, I think that'd be a great destination.
Mm-hmm.
That
If
would.
I had
We
to...
have said that one before, so I don't know if I should come up with another one.
Oof.
Yeah.
I said the Merry Rose before, so that'd be cool to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, any
Yeah.
boat would be fantastic.
Yeah.
True, yeah.
Any... Oh, a prison. What's that huge? Oh, what's Alcatraz?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Let's do that. That'd,
That'd
be
be
fucking
cool.
sick.
That
Even
would
I
be
don't even
good.
know if that's haunted, but
it is.
regardless, I would like to go.
It is.
Yeah, that would be fucking. lit.
The Winchester Mystery House, obviously.
yeah.
North America, you're right, Maya.
Yeah, see what I mean? There's so much that you could do there. Route
Yeah.
666. So many cool things.
That's it. We'll have to
So
stop
yeah,
road trips. Just every
Yeah.
country.
yeah.
International.
Oh,
That's what we're taking, Drip. International.
Trip International, that's the one.
Yeah.
Get it going.
Cool.
If you
well,
One day.
want to potentially fund that, that'd be great. Also,
yeah, if you happen to
Patreon.
be a millionaire,
you
Please.
just want to, you just want to.
if you've got some
We're
spare
here.
cash you're not using, I've got a passport and a dream.
I don't even know if I got a valid passport.
Well, we'll have to leave you behind.
I
then.
think I have got one actually.
We can get one sorted in time.
Yeah. So I've done that
Help.
to tell you if you're out there and you want to give us the money. Also, if you want to, just join the Patreon, about 1 million of you would probably be all right.
Mm,
you
that would
just-
work. That would also
yeah.
do the job.
Yeah. But yeah. So that's what you got to do. 1 million of you have got to join the Patreon, or 1 millionaire throw us some money. That'd be great.
Yeah.
What 1
Cheers.
million Patreons? We go America.
Yes. Yeah.
And there you go.
I'm not greedy. 500,000
You heard it
patrons
here
will go
first.
to America.
Yeah.
You just cut it in half, Scott, for no reason.
Well,
That
I
was-
mean,
Potentially, we had 1 million people out there just going, do you know what? I would have pressed the button,
Innit?
but
And they went, oh, fuck it. So
Oof.
the other half will do it.
yeah,
And now we're gonna get
£50,000 each.
zero.
We're in.
that's it. Yeah,
There
there
you
you
go.
go. Say-
500,000. My maths is off. Hang on.
You know what?
Keep
Two
lowering the
people-
number.
2 people, 500,000 each.
That would do it. Yeah.
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 Look, you
There's
got to
loads of
remember,
ways we could do this.
It's like Dragon's
We
Den.
all-
We'll take
we
the
all
split.
have the same 24 hours in a day, you see. So, give money up and get that on the
At the end of the day, it's
Patreon.
the end of the day.
Alright?
Yeah, at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, it's the end of the day.
Someone's got to keep well running, isn't they? Quality saying.
Oh,
But
something that I did really enjoy is in the first story, you could tell that the guy was from Norfolk because there were certain words that only Norfolk people use in there,
Weren't.
and that's a meme that only people from Norfolk will have seen. But someone's got to keep the world running, didn't they?
Someone's got to keep well running, isn't they?
So if you know that meme, you're part of the in crowd.
There you go. Scott doesn't
See,
know.
Scott don't know it.
He don't.
Who's this guy?
Not a clue.
He don't know it. He don't.
He fucking don't know nothing.
Get out of here, you fucking dang learning burdock bastard.
You're a light boy.
Here you go, light boy.
Before we go, fucking light.
We're just speaking a foreign language now to Scott and
Literally.
probably many listeners, but yeah. But we have come to the end of the pod. That's very clear.
We
Yeah.
have.
I don't know.
Quite-
You know,
Quite.
About 5 minutes ago.
Fucking
yeah,
end.
I'll leave all this in there, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
makes more work.
This is
for
what
me.
I'm here for. If you've made it this far and you're loving this, let us know down below.
exactly. It was
That's it.
If
good.
you want entire episodes of just this, just us
This is what-
rambling,
This is
Hey,
what
go
I've
to
done now.
Patreon.
£500,000 a month.
You can have a 24-hour stream of me rambling if you donate £1 million.
Challenge yourself. What's that? You've got mortgages to pay. Challenge yourself to outdo that and pay for our fucking Route 666 or Route
That's it.
666.
You saved
Whichever
up
way you want to.
your
could even
entire
name it.
life savings for a deposit on a house, right? You take that. You donate it to us so we can go on holiday, all right? I need a Holly Bobs
Holly Bobs.
to Route 666.
That's it.
666,666.
To
Jesus
Route
Christ.
6667.
Oof.
Taking
Taking a wrong turn.
Right, can we go?
Yeah, Loz, end the
Yeah.
podcast.
Oh, I don't know. Did I
This
end
is
it?
not. You know what? The quality of this podcast went like this. This is 7:45.
This
when
is really.
Jordan
If
Axe
I'm
play
keeping
Leeds
this
game.
in, this is absolutely riveting for the audio listeners.
Yeah.
The quality
yeah.
of the podcast went like this.
You guys can use your imagination to fill that in. And if you
right.
guys in your head draw a downward slope after Jordan left, that's nasty because that's not what I was doing.
That could be considered
That's what you
bullying.
think. But anyway,
Well,
thank you everyone for
Thanks, guys.
attending this. I really feel like you had to attend this.
This
If
has
I've
been
left this in,
an event.
if you're still here, we
you're a
appreciate
real
you.
one.
If you're still here, comment owl,
Owl.
Ow.
There you go. Again.
and we'll
the audio listeners.
us four, as in us three and you, will know that you were still here. Because
Okay.
if there's more than one of you still here, I will be surprised.
Okay. For the audio listeners, the reason why she said
Oh
But
yeah,
owl.
sorry. I'm not very
Obviously-
good at this.
if you, they don't really comment on stuff though, do they? So it's
That's
No,
true.
Good point.
true. There's an owl
You
behind.
should.
Nice.
If you're
Yeah,
still here
I've
and
got
you're
a
an
big
audio
Hedwig
listener,
behind me.
there's no way you can really let us know, but thanks for being here. Like the podcast.
There you go
Shout
to the
really
YouTube.
loud and we might hear you.
If you see me in the street, tell me you were still here. Just shout owl at me.
Yeah, go
I'll understand.
owl! And we'll go, no way.
I won't
Oh, well,
freak
that's
out
me.
and start like running. I will understand.
I want that to
Yeah.
be made clear. Scott has just given you full permission to shout owl at him if
But
you ever
please,
see him
if you
in
see me in the street, do it.
Do it. And
trouble.
film
The thing
it.
is, like 2 years down the line, when he's forgotten that he said this and someone bellows owl at him, he will run, 100%, and we'll be there
2
to film
years
that.
is ambitious. I'm forgetting this tomorrow. So anyway,
Good.
join the Patreon. $500,000 a month. Dollars now.
It's going up.
Rebranded.
It's going up. Jesus Christ, we're getting to Route 666 one way or fucking not. All right.
We will.
Yeah, hopefully with
Yeah.
your donation of 500,000 twice.
That would be brilliant. But I would like to make it clear to anyone that's still listening, this has all been a joke. You don't actually have to donate your house
Please
deposit.
only donate what you can afford. Do not.
And then add double that.
And then add
and
half
then
a million
steal
on
from your
top.
parents. Plus $500,000.
Reverse
Anyway.
psychology. Great.
Look, for the audio listeners, I'm wearing a toga.
For the visual listeners, she's not.
I mean,
Visual listeners,
visual listeners. What's that?
For the lip readers.
Oh,
for the audio listeners, I covered my ears and opened my eyes.
Can we please end this podcast
right,
now?
I
seriously.
know.
Thanks for watching and thanks
Yeah.
for listening.
For the
Drip
audio
drop.
listeners, I just whipped. For the audio listeners, I'm nay-naying.
Drip, drip,
Drip
drop.
drop out.
Drip, drop.
Drip, drop. Ah, ah, ah.